So this video was inspired by Devo's shed. And again, congratulations on your awesome drone footage in your latest video. I'm sorry, I hate that word awesome. It's too American. Let's go with fabulous. Yeah, it was a fabulous intro. So this is my Echo chainsaw, and I had some problems with it, and you might have seen it in my latest burning video. Almost. Choke. Ah, damn it! Stupid cord broke. Damn! Same thing. I pulled the knob right through this thingy. So here's that thingy, and I guess that's a technical term. So let's call it a pull start handle. And the nut went down that hole. So I guess I need some Allen keys and open this thing up. Well, I just found out that it is a 4mm. Does anybody know what this is? 'Cause I don't. I just had a look underneath here, and there's some grease there, but I still have no idea what it is. I will quickly show you what's underneath here. I guess that's only fair, because maybe somebody recognizes it. I see an Allen key and a whole lot of grease. So it looks like some sort of loop point. But for what? I guess I should ask my brother. He knows a lot more about these things than I do. With all of the screws removed, I should be able to take off this cover. And there is our string. And I'm surprised because I was expecting the nut to be still on here, because that is what happened the first time. This mechanism also slipped a few times. Not sure what happened there. I don't see anything obvious wrong with this. So I put in a temporary nut, and now I'm going to close up the patient again. And later on I'll put in a new permanent nut after I have machined this pull handle. Because I'm planning to install a washer in here, because it is a bit funnel shaped, and I'm pretty sure the string got broken close to the previous nut, because I can see some melting from the flame I used to lock up the nut. Now I don't know how good you can see this on camera, but the inside there, where the nut sits, is a bit funnel shaped, and that's why the nut was able to pull through this handle. The plan is to machine the inside flat and then install a washer. Now I thought about doing this on the lathe, but this handle is not round. It's actually a bit square that moves into a round part. So I'm going to do it on the drill press, on the amazing Chinesium drill press. And lucky for me, I happen to have the right size bottom drill that I made a few years ago. I might be able to do this by hand. Well, that's too easy. Let's go to the Chinesium drill press. So welcome at the Chinesium drill press, and I'm going to set up the handle in this vise, and I cannot tighten it up because the handle gets squashed. Okay, still fits. Looks like I need to lower the table. And of course I need to tighten up the chuck. So far I have not forgotten this year. Let's try and keep it that way. And now comes the exciting bit. It's pretty loose in there. Wow! I took out a whole lot of material, a lot more than I was planning to do. But I guess now we should have a look inside. So I've been looking inside my collection of old and dirty washers, and I think I found the perfect fitting one, and I'll show you how it looks. So here's the handle after a little bit of Chinese drill press action, and here's the washer I found, and I think that's pretty much perfect. It's definitely what I had in mind. So let's put the handle back on the chainsaw. And now I need to make a new knot, preferably at the end of the string. I need some pliers. And now we need to do some burning with the torch. So let's find out if there is still a little bit of gas in the torch. First try. Well, I think that will be good enough. And now I need to get out that temporary nut. It's cold here and my fingers are feeling a bit numb. Finally, I get it. Well, next I should try this machine, because well, you cannot do a video like this and not start the machine, or at least try to start the machine. Let's see. Choke, start, and I'm locking the gas handle in place. Yeah, and this is not going to work. So I already got cold hands, but now I'm gonna get cold feet as well. And to be honest, I would be surprised if this thing starts in less than 10 pulls. Oh, almost. Choke off. 4. I'm back in business, baby! Yep. And I fucked up this guard. Well, it's a spectacular end to this stupid movie. Well, that's it for me. I'm gonna go back inside because it's cold here. And now it's also stinking here. Till next time, to be continued.